With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime.
Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Room to run at the 35. And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bills nothing. Tyler Lucas to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now Now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To the air once more is Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Alert!
Throwing again is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Injured player on the field, and that indeed is Josh Allen. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Trubisky. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Ar'Darius Washington up the secondary to record the sack. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This will be returned from the 2. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he will score. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bills 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Trubisky. Short pass taken in by Knox. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's Trubisky. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 10. Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them. Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Back near his goal line, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
side. It's complete. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the give, here's Henry. Into the secondary, past the 40. Derrick Henry. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens move out to a 21-3 advantage. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Trubisky operating from the pistol. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. The Bills, first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the net. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Viking 18, Warriors 70.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Trubisky to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They convert with a gain of 15. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. DJ Johnson working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing now on third and long. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Red zone now. Hill under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. DJ Johnson. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And the Bills, 1st down.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Ready, ready.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let go.
Bill looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, shot.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is Hush! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Bills 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Now he's loose again. Moving inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Luke now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trubisky. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing is Trubisky. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's been a rough first half. And now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Trubisky. And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, would this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
Bills 17.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. And And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's Trubisky. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
So initially, I think the defense did a really nice job, Mike. They took away the quarterback's first couple reads, but he knows exactly where that check down is. He finds him. It's the running back in the flat. He ends up doing the rest. Picks up a nice gain before stepping out of bounds.
Now, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. D.J. Johnson, what a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in Week 1. Here's Trubisky to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That is caught, and he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 17. Tyler Luke to kick
Now,
off.
after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
Set. Steady.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Back to the air one more time. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pick.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Ready. Play.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
79.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He'll look to throw. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Trubisky. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would call
that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey. I want my money back.
to the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check it.
Throwing is Trubisky. And this will pay off. It is caught. James Cook. Touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. As his kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Bills 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So, it's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Hey.
2nd down, Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Will run the draw, and here's Henry. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Play action now. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trubisky. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the end.
In trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Matt Milano, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Jackson now on second down. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and long for Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Trubisky to throw. Looking middle, and he's got to complete to Colby. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, Trubisky. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown tonight. The extra point by Nash is good. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit.
Bills 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. Now he takes off. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, we're ready. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
James Cook. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. They'll take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
65 count.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
I just want to run. I just want to...
Back to throw. Trubisky. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook, and he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3. Throwing is Trubisky. That is incomplete. Here we go. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Steady.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
UAX.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Jackson up top again. Forced out wide. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Taylor. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Here we go.
Now this looks like it rolls out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
180. You.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.